Hey everybody, it's me, Chad, and we are back in the weird world here on Sunday. Anyways, I went to a new bookstore here in little old Yakima, Washington yesterday with my family called the Yakima Book Company. And it's actually the Yakima Book Company and the Traveling Book Bus. So I guess this lady that owns this bookstore, it's a little independent bookstore. The physical bookstore has only been there for a couple months now, I guess. But I guess she also has a little book bus that she drives around and goes to events and sells stuff out of books specifically. But it popped up in both me and my wife's Instagram feed this week, so we decided to go check it out yesterday. And we got some goodies, of course, because why not? You go to a bookstore, you get some cool stuff. Reading is great. Reading is fun. I don't get to read nearly as much as I used to, but I've got plenty of books to read when the time comes. So to start with, if you're going to read a book and you don't want to bend the pages, you have to get a bookmark, I suppose. You can just use a piece of paper, index card, whatever. Or you get a really awesome ghost face bookmark, which is what I did. Got myself a ghost face bookmark, which I think is really cool. I was really happy with this when I saw it up front. Not too bad price wise, so I'll take it. Use it, add to my collection of way too many bookmarks. Secondly, my son yesterday was looking at books. I think this is what his is coming up next. Oh, we'll make sure it comes up next. But my son was looking at books in the kids section yesterday. It was a really small bookstore, but it had some good stuff. Anyways, and he found a book called The Night Librarian by an author named Christopher Lincoln. I think he might give his 2 cents, little book review when he finally gets around to reading it. But it's pretty cool. You can see our friend Billy over there in the back, settling down on the chair. But yeah, anyways, this is a graphic novel of which he has not read too many yet. Pretty cool. The entire thing is a graphic novel. It comes in at a whopping, 250 pages basically. So it should be a good one. I looked at it with him, looked through it. Yeah, it looks like a fun one. It was in the kids section. We also got, my wife and I got these two books. We figured we'd read them and then exchange them, and the other person read the other one. Again, when reading comes around, because you don't have as much time as you'd like sometimes. The first one is a book called The Teacher by Frida McFadden. Looks pretty good, pretty cool. Both the ones that she and I got were of the mystery suspense, I guess you could say horror genre, so which is what we're into. So that's pretty cool. And the other book that we got, or that I got, this is one I picked out actually. It's actually a novella, which means it's shorter. It's a book called Graveyard Shift by M.L. Rio. It's a shorter one. Pretty cool. It's a shorter one. Comes in at a whole 126 pages. But sometimes that's all you need to get your point across, and you have a good time with it. And it was a lot of fun. So yeah, anyways, we enjoyed checking out this story today. Graveyard Shift, The Teacher, The Night Librarian, and Ghostface Bookmark, all from the Yakima Book Company and Traveling Book Bus. Had a good time with it. Got some books. Went in there. It was a decent day. Came out. Had thunder and lightning. Had a torrential downpour for about 10 or 15 minutes. And then the day went kind of back to normal the way it was before. It was kind of a strange, odd day, but I guess if it's raining and thundering and lightning with big dark clouds, it's a good day to buy books like The Teacher and Graveyard Shift. So, anyways, I hope you are all having a good Sunday, had a good weekend. I will talk to you soon when I come back to our weird little world here.